What's going on, everybody? It's me, Bon Luigi here, back with another video. And so today, I really wanted to make this video because mainly, today is my birthday. So, if you want, you could say happy birthday in the comments. But also mainly, Well, another thing is that I really wanted to show you something new that I got on Wednesday, and also really kind of another bit of maybe because another and also I haven't filmed in a while. It's been 2 weeks since I filmed. 2 weeks. I know that I usually film. I think sometimes I would usually film more often, but I've been busy with school and stuff, and now I can film more often now. I can film more often now because, I'm done with my, at least for me, I'm done with school, because yesterday was my last day of school, and yeah, so now I have more time to film, so now, you won't, so then, it won't be like 2 weeks until I film the next video. Well, that's just what I hope, anyways. But yeah, so I just wanted to show off something pretty cool. But yeah, let's get into it. So actually, before I saw something pretty cool, this is something I got this from Five Below. It's this water gun backpack. That's literally what it's called, a water gun backpack. And basically, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. We just get it out. Okay, here we go. So you got your right here you got your so this is this part of the gun where basically you pump it. But I think there's something wrong with the tube, because usually this thing there's like not a lot of air coming out of it. So I think that there's something like wrong with this thing, because before it really wasn't working all too well, and I don't know if there's like a leak in this thing or something. I really don't know. I just hope there's not a leak in the tube. If there is a leak, then that would really suck. There probably is a leak in the tubing somewhere. It's like there's barely any air coming out, and most of the air is coming out through the bottom of the gun. I don't know. I'll have to check it out, but it's still pretty cool, though. I really do like it. So let me go over here. It's also kind of like a proton pack, in a sense. Yeah. Anyways. This isn't something new. I've had this. This is my Titanic model, and I decided to cut it in half. I had originally had like shredded decking here, but it all came off, and I probably put it back on eventually. But I mean, here it is, and the funnels are kind of off. But the funnels, they've been off of it, but I don't know. But yeah, it's split in half now, so I can easily do a sinking if I ever wanted to. Yeah, that's basically what that's for. Okay, next. So this, I think I've shown off in the video before. I don't really know for sure, but this is the big one rocket from Toy Story. Well, this one, my friend, he has a 3D printer, and he actually had the right colors. So he printed it for me in the right colors, so I had to paint it. And the only thing I really had to do was just put the labeling on and add, the fuse and stuff. So, and it goes to Woody. I mean, kind of well, but obviously, it would go with Buzz a lot better, because he was the one who wore the rocket. Well, I don't have a Buzz, but whatever. And then here's a Wonka bar. Now, I've already shown one of these off, but this one is actually a new one. But the golden ticket inside is still the same, but the bar is new. So yeah, I just really want to make a new one, and I actually gave the old one to my dad. So yeah, there's a new one. Well, when I say new, I don't mean like brand new. I mean like, relatively new. That's what I meant. I know we've probably seen this before, my Titanic, but it was originally cut in half with no funnels. So I decided to super glue it back together and super glue the funnels back on. So now I have an actual like model Titanic that's not split in half or anything, which is kind of, I mean, in a sense, at least it's nice, to have one that's at least not split in half. Okay. I don't think I've shown this off yet, but this is the wreck of the HMHS Britannic. Now, one of the sisters of Titanic, and this one, the Britannic was the biggest out of the Olympic class liners. And it was slightly bigger than Titanic. And as you can see, you got the little rip in here where the bow, you got the little impact wound, whenever the bow hit the sea floor or the seabed or whatever. And whenever you have it like this, it looks really weird because it's supposed to be on its side like that. But yeah. Okay, next we have, I actually don't know if I show this off on the channel. I might have. If I did, then just let me know. I don't know. But this is the wreck of the RMS Titanic right here. So yeah, this is the wreck. As you can see, I kind of modified it a bit recently. I kind of heated this up and pushed it back down more. At least on one of these sides, so then it would look better. There it is. and over there, I have a version that's like a 3D printed wreck. That's like on a little, like a rectangle base. Here, let me go get it. Okay. So this is what this is. Pretty cool. And it's meant to be the wreck. Pretty cool. Okay. And the last thing we have is a new model kit. This is the USS Arizona. If you don't know, for you, I don't know, USS Arizona, USS Arizona was a battleship. It was an American battleship. It was an American battleship built in the late 1900s. It was built, I think, it was launched in 1915. I think it was even launched in 1914 or 1915. I'm pretty sure 1915, but anyways. And then, and then on December 7th, 1916, the Japanese, attacked Pearl Harbor, which is now, known as the attack on Pearl Harbor. And, well, they were dropping bombs. One of the bombs bounced off of one of her guns and exploded, but it didn't do that much damage. She's fine. But the second bomb is the one that did it. It crashed and it crashed into one of into a magazine, which detonated a bunch of gunpowder, which caused her to explode violently. And it took her 2 days to sink, so she didn't sink very fast. And then there's actually a memorial built over it, and you can actually see the ship, which is really cool. So this is the model, and actually this one has moving turrets. You can do that, and you can do that, which is pretty cool. All of the turrets, well, at least these big turrets do it. If you look on the back here, you got the 4 propellers and the rudder there. on the front, that's what it looks like on the front. Here's the bottom. Some of the paint's flaking off, but I think it makes it look cooler because it looks more like weathered, I think. I don't know. And also, it's got 11 light bulbs because I counted. There was more on it, but I mean that's all I can really see on this one. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty neat ship model. I got it on Wednesday because Wednesday was Kennywood Day, and I don't usually go to school on that day, but yeah. So this is the model. It's really cool, and I think I've actually had the USS Arizona before. This is the second time I had this model, but the Titanic, this would be the third time I've had it. And this ship, well, the Titanic, when I tried to float on the water, kind of capsized. But this one, I've tried, before. Well, not like this exact model, but not like this one, but like the one I had before. That one was able to float on the water without capsizing. But it had like a bit of a list. But it's kind of cool. I mean, it's so wide. But it's pretty cool. It's kind of cool that they made, the turrets spin, which is really cool. And that they made the guns move. That's kind of cool. I mean, at least, my last one, I didn't know that about that, so yeah, I know. And this is a really neat little model. And yeah, this model, you can find these both at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or wherever you get your models from. But I usually go to Michael's. It's pretty fun. This model, well, at least at Michael's, costed like $25.99, while the Titanic only costed $16.99. So yeah, the Titanic is 1 in 570 scale, while this is 1 in 426 scale. So this one is bigger. Well, it's a bigger scale than the Titanic. The USS Arizona, the length is 603 feet, but the Titanic was like 800 something feet. I think 800 something feet. So the Titanic was like 200, like around 200 feet longer, and the Edmund Fitzgerald. Well, this one isn't to scale with this, but if it was to scale with this, because the Edmund Fitzgerald was 730 feet long, so it would definitely be longer than this, probably 100 feet more. But yeah, so that's it. That's all I wanted on the show. I just wanted to, just make another video as if, because I just wanted to show off some of this cool stuff, and and mainly because I thought it'd be a good time because it's my birthday, so I thought it'd be a good time. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you again in another video. So, toodles!